The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Good morning, everyone. I'd like to call this special call meeting to order on May 22nd, 9 a.m. Can we have roll call, please?
Carlson. Here. Hurtak.
Here.
Clendenin.
Here.
Henderson.
Present.
Vieira. Miranda.
Here.
And Maniscalco.
Here.
We have a fiscal quorum.
All right, we'll go to public comment. If we have anybody in the public that wishes to speak, you have 3 minutes. Anybody for public comment? And do we have anybody registered? No one is registered. All right, we'll go right to the item. I believe Mr. Rojero. Go ahead, sir.
Good morning, Council. Thank you for being here this morning. Dennis Rojero, Chief Financial Officer. I've had the opportunity to brief some of you. Thank you for that. Also, we're asking you to take a $20 million make a $20 million decision today on the financial resolution you have in front of you. I have one or two Elmo slides that may be helpful, but in a nutshell, as discussions continue in Washington about the debt ceiling and the federal budget, more and more we're hearing, and other localities are hearing, that it's likely there'll be an attempt to take back, they call it a clawback, the unobligated funding associated with the American Rescue Plan Act, ARPA funding. And moreover, if they do that, there is unlikely to be a grace period or anything like that. If they do that, as soon as the president signs the document, it will take immediate effect. We have about $20 million of our $80 million unobligated at this time. So about 3/4 obligated. As we talk to other localities, as we talk to government experts, that's a very good accelerated plan, which is what we want. We want to get the money, we want to get it out the door. But we still have that $20 million, in my mind, in our mind, risk as to where are they going to land up in Washington, D.C. The financial resolution you have in front of you is relatively complex. There are a number of inter and intra-fund transfers, and that's government accounting for you. That's why I've got a team of very, very sharp people to make sure each dollar is going and coming from where it should. But I have a summation slide here which may simplify things for you. All right. Thank you very much, whoever's adjusting that. I appreciate that. You see at the top, this was the plan. $20 million of expenditures, again, in keeping with the $80 million plan Council adopted after we received the funding about 2 years ago. We were talking in preparation of this financial resolution, in scuba diving, they tell you to plan the dive and dive the plan. And that's exactly what we were doing. They appear to be changing the plan or about to change the plan up at the federal level, so we feel we need to. $20 million, the old plan at the top. What we're asking is to simply take that $20 million and use the ARPA funding you see on the bottom for police and fire rescue salaries that have been expensed already in this fiscal year. That will immediately obligate that $20 million. And then the $20 million we were going to spend on those items we'll take from general revenues. So it's a dollar for dollar swap, but it obligates that funding again. That's pretty much it in a nutshell. Again, I recognize the financial resolution is very complex, and I can answer any questions.
Any questions
Council has
at this time? No, we thank you for, yes, sir.
Yeah, Marty, we just passed this rule not long ago that we have to read a $20 million above item twice. And so I don't know exactly what we would do, but I would make a motion that in this particular case to waive that rule.
That is,
Okay.
that,
Mr. Shelby.
Justin, that's going to be forthcoming to council. It hasn't been adopted yet by
Yes,
ordinance.
Justin Vasky, Assistant City Attorney. Yeah, second reading is on Thursday, so it hasn't been enacted yet.
Okay, but if you wish to do that, just to be
Yeah.
clear that you're waiving your previous policy that has not yet taken effect.
Yeah, I would recommend that we go ahead and do that if we could.
We have a motion from Councilmember Carlson. Who was the second?
Second.
Councilmember Henderson with the second. All in favor?
Aye.
And that waives the rule, just to be safe. Would anybody like to then make a motion for this resolution? Move. Motion from Councilmember Hurtak, second from Councilmember Miranda. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? All right. I know we
Thank you,
don't take
Counsel.
new business, but this is just a formality here today. I'd like to make a motion, if I can hand the gavel to you. It has nothing to do with the agenda. I would like to make a motion to schedule staff to present the mid-year budget review for this Thursday's workshop session, that it be added to the final agenda.
There's a motion on the floor. Is there a second? Second. All those in favor of the motion say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
All right, move to receive and file? So moved from, Councilmember Miranda, second from Councilmember Henderson, all in favor? Aye, we are adjourned, thank you.
Thank you, council.